writing was really my healing tool for me, because it gave me a chance to express my emotions that I was trying to process into words. What does this all mean? What was I feeling? Because sometimes you can't talk about it and you don't know how to articulate it, what it is that you're actually feeling, because it's such
Mm.
a different range of emotions, isn't there, with grief?
Yeah.
It's so different for everyone. And it helped me to process and get it out of my body. And it's so important to be able to release things. So it was just about, like you say, that the kind of issues about meeting other people, the stupid things that people say, do you have a child? Why don't you have a child? That kind of thing, of how it is, things I was engaging in, and what that meant for me in terms of processing all of this.
Mm.
Um, and also letting out my emotions and how I was feeling about, like you say, it's multiple griefs. It's just, what's going to happen when I get old,
Yeah.
all the things I'm going to miss on, being called a mum, having Mother's Day card, seeing my kids get married, all these things are multiple griefs. And
Yeah.
also, what does that mean for my relationship and my husband? Because now, we're not going to have this child together. It's so much entwined in everything. Luckily enough, Fertility UK were kind enough to publish my poems, which they put monthly, which is the poems that I write just about that kind of subject. And I did facilitate another one for them previously on helping other women about writing as a
Mm.
tool to use, and I'm doing it again. So I'll send the advert to you once
Yeah.
this has gone, and they have to join Fertility UK. But it's just, exercises where it's helpful, obviously, if have, obviously, because it's going to be upsetting if you kind of are a bit little removed from it slightly.
Yeah.
But it's about, writing things about, your experience again, what it's like, somebody says things to you, trying to get that emotion out of people, because sometimes, yes, you can talk about it, but I find writing such a therapy too for me. And
Mm.
it's still what I'm doing. It's still something that I find that I'm still expressing how I really feel about things. So it helps me so much. And I want to be able to hopefully help others as well, because it has truly saved me in a way that I didn't think I was going to be able to have, for my own sense of how, how do you get this out of your body, how do you get
Yeah.
out of this kind of pain. And it's still ongoing. It's, like we spoke about, grief is never ending, but it's just about helping you kind of express it as well in different ways.